straw. Fuck what you thinking, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they really was thinking I was the next star. You thought wrong or you all gone. All done. I just might bring back Don Juan. I just might bring back Sean John. Tell P. Diddy that I'm on one. I'ma beat it down with a do-rag. Pussy ate out, this a popcorn. If I fuck with you, that's too bad. How you played out like the dance song. Ain't no bygones be bygones. I should murder niggas when
I thought we were supposed to be discussing Drake's album. I thought that was something you brought up.
Who are you?
Joe
No, I'm joking.
Hey, that's Joe Budden.
Drake's album. All right. I give it a solid. I'll give it a 6
out of 10.
Yeah.
I give that shit like a 4.
I'm gonna go in the middle of y'all. Shit, give it a 5. It wasn't the worst, but it definitely was not the best.
I like the songs he had features on. Those was cool because I ain't heard Chief Keef drop nothing in a while, and Chief
Keef is
he's
ass.
like,
he's
like singing and shit.
Gave Chief Keef 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know, and I like that.
Nigga 10 seconds of fame. He should have let that nigga die. He should have let.
First of all, you can't. Chief Keef is solidified in hip. Well, I can't even say hip hop, but
he paved the way.
Solidified in his lane for sure.
In his era,
huh?
In his era, he was.
People were still rapping like Chief.
Literally, but I'm saying at his era, he paved the way. I'm not saying he didn't pave the way for anything. He at his era, he was at his peak. Now he went down, and that never came back up.
Chief Keef was the first, for me, was the first like mainstream gangbanger. Like,
yeah, he was out there.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga was the first nigga I feel like that I listened to that I was scared of. Like, cause the nigga
his
dropped
music video was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like his music, he came out, bro, and just he gave off such like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like that's how he carried himself, nigga. And then I don't like video, bro. It was like a million niggas, bro, and all of them had dreads, bro. That's when dreadhead niggas was scary, bro. Because of that shit, I swear to God. Like. For me, at least, I don't know. Everybody else speak for themselves, but
Chief Keef was him.
He was the first, yeah, for sure. He was the first
in his era.
Yeah, but I'm saying for Drake, you can't say Drake gave him 10 seconds of fame because Chief Keef solidified. There's no question about it.
I feel like he should have gave him more time.
That's why Drake even went to go get Chief Keef because he know niggas will listen to it because Chief Keef is on it.
I say,
but he also got a feature from Yeet too. That
I don't even
his
know who that
name.
is.
I would say Chief Keef's name is like solidified, but him rapping anymore, it's not up there as it used to be. He don't do numbers anymore.
But Chief Keef never was a good rapper. He was just he was like hype.
Yeah, like Walk of Flyer.
What I mean, 10 seconds of fame. You made this nigga like relevant. Nobody was even talking about Chief Keef.
But Drake wasn't relevant in this. Why have we been talking about Drake in this past?
No, month? Drake has been relevant these past few
Essentially,
years.
he has been relevant.
I'm saying, when do we talk about Drake when we talk about music if he has not recently dropped something?
He has. He's been dropping very consistent.
Good music?
He's been dropping.
That's not the question. Wait. Good music? J. Cole is more relevant than Drake is right now.
Drake drops albums consistently. That's why I'm saying.
What is the last album Drake has dropped?
That's why I'm saying he's only relevant because he is consistently dropping albums. He just dropped this album. He dropped that album with 21 Savage, and I'm pretty sure he dropped one more before that.
Yeah.
But the shit is not good.
But that's just Drake.
All of Drake's album, his last album, and this album does not even compare to the verse.
The Jimmy Crooks album
doesn't even compare to the verse that Cole just put out. Like,
but you also have to understand, even if it's good or bad, it's still gonna get this nigga name.
That's crazy.
It's still gonna get his name.
Yeah, and he has at least one banger from every fucking album playing on the radio, or 2 or 3.
That should give you that right there is all you need to say. You have 2 or 3 bangers on an album that's good, and that's it. Out of 15, maybe 20 songs, that's very bad. He might be relevant because he has so much money that the nigga is like blasted everywhere. So okay, if that's what you want to say, yeah, he's relevant. But as far as hip hop, I don't think that people are checking for Drake. Like, granted, he did just drop an album and it's got 1 million views in the last couple of days. I cannot dispute that. But that shit is not like, that shit is gone in 2 years, I feel like. Personal opinion. Besides his album, like nothing was the same, and he has some views from the six, nigga.
Almost every song on there was a banger.
That's why I just said views from that was how many years ago?
Whether I'm saying
that was literally like 5 or 6 years ago.
No matter
literally like 5 or 6 years ago.
No matter what album that nigga is dropping, whether it's good or bad, it's still gonna make that nigga relevant. Just now,
I don't think that's true,
He
though.
just
I don't
dropped.
think that's
Hold on.
true.
It only,
don't
it
think
only
that's
makes
true.
him. It only makes him relevant, like Dominique said, because he has money. Because other rappers can drop consistently, and it's not going to matter to keep them relevant. But since Drake has money, it makes him relevant.
Not
But what
only that,
about-
but
And
Drake,
since he was
Drake,
been at the top,
and Drake literally grabs artists that are hot. He grabbed 21 Savage, who has been, you know what I'm saying, one of the hottest artists. He literally had 21 Savage on his whole last album. If Drake would have came out with his own album, it wouldn't have hit like how it hit. And I'm not saying it do hit or don't hit, but 21 with Drake allowed that motherfucker to bang. Now on this album, how many features do this nigga got?
6, 7.
Out
8.
of 20 songs, that means he dropped 11 to 12 songs just by himself, nigga. The rest of them, he knew he had to go out and get these artists. He went and got J. Cole, he got Chief Keef, he got all names that he knew people would be looking for. And I don't know who the fuck Yeet is, but I'm sure he got some
he
kind
that
of
dude who like. You ain't never heard of Yeet?
No,
Play some Yeet. Somebody play some Yeet.
I'm sure.
Don't play no Yeet.
I'm sure Drake is not just going to pick no random fucking artist that don't got nothing
No,
behind
because
them.
it was smart picking Yeet because everybody loves Yeet.
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah.
Drake knows what he's doing. He's very strategic by picking the top artists, nigga. He
Would
knows
you not
what he's
say
He
doing.
that's
did have
smart,
a
though?
future.
No,
he had a-
I'm not denying that it's smart, but I'm saying as far as hip hop goes, not even relevancy no more. Not even relevancy no more, because we know since he dropped the album yesterday, he's relevant right now. But prior to that, the reason Drake is relevant is because he takes the most hot artist and he makes a song with him. That is how Drake has always. He's always made his career like that. He's picked the hottest artists and
Not always.
did songs with them.
Not always.
Besides what his albums that he dropped.
Yeah, the ones like a long time ago.
We speaking from 6 years ago? Or are we speaking from 6 years? Let's think of 2020 on.
2020 on. Okay,
What
yeah.
has Drake done?
He didn't.
I
He
can't-
didn't
I
make.
can't
He,
think of his
Answer
album.
the
I
question.
don't know.
What has Drake done since 2020?
A lot of people liked his album, Scorpions album.
When was that?
I can't remember. I just know. it's-
Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Look up some albums or something.
listen. Oh, even y'all, like you said, even if he has money, if he hops on somebody else's song that's an unknown, he makes that man popular.
No. If he don't hop on nobody's song, he picks these people like Yeet, who has a fan base already who fuck with him. When Drake already has a fan base that fucks with him, Drake literally is taking Yeet's people. He's like, yeah, come listen to this song. He knows this shit is gonna blow up because that person is already hot.
What about Smiley?
Who the fuck is that?
You that's that.
That's
He
a
hopped
good
on.
point.
He hopped on.
Smiley dropped they had that song Over the Top. Smiley, that was the only song
y'all proving my point. Drake does not make music with no random motherfucker that nobody ever knows.
Yes,
that
Smiley.
person has to
Yeah.
have dropped some kind of music.
I've never heard of Smiley.
You never heard of Smiley
Wait,
until
let me search it up. What's it? Smiley?
Yeah.
that is his name.
And like Louis and Gucci don't go together.
And that nigga is ass. And Drake made that's Drake's song.
Huh?
Bro,
What?
the nigga Smiley is getting 100,000 views on every video he's ever posted on his page.
Now search up Over the Top and see how much that views I got.
I'm sure he just dropped it last night. Everybody went through the whole album and
no,
listened to
it's-
it.
it's an old song.
That's the difference.
Oh wait, what is it?
Over the Top.
Louis and Gucci don't go together. I kind of like Smiley's part on there.
No,
It's not good, but I kinda like
it was trash.
7.7 million views.
That's probably his
And
hottest.
you see his views from you just search up his name. You
Yeah.
saw how he was getting 100K.
But y'all making it seem as if Drake is taking artists
I would
who
say
make
that's the only one he's done it with though.
right. Okay, but y'all making it seem as if Drake is making music with people who don't have no YouTube views, who don't have everybody he's ever made music with has some form or fashion of people who listen to his music.
But you said it's
the
somebody
nigga already had hundreds of
he
thousands
had
of views.
hundreds.
and
He
shit.
never had millions.
Right.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying with the song, Drake hopped on the
look
song.
at Tezo Touchdowns views count.
Who?
Tezo Touchdown. He's on the album.
You say like I was. You saying you take Drake take somebody with a fan base. This nigga has nothing. So when Drake got on the song, it's 7.7. Now his other songs don't compare to that.
Well, he's saying that Drake hops on there, or Drake will bring them in.
Tezo he's getting hundreds of thousands of
Okay,
views. He
cool.
made a song with Janelle Monáe that got 380,000, 341,000, 482,000, 1.2 million. That's his song by himself. Another one, 1.2 million
yeah,
by
that is.
himself. I'm not saying these niggas are the biggest artists, but what I'm saying is Drake he's very strategic with what he's doing, and I'm not faulting him for doing it. I'm saying to his fans, y'all should realize that that's what he's doing. I feel as though he just realized what he's doing. 21 Savage was not a nobody when Drake started rapping with him.
100%.
He picked 21 because he knew what 21 brought to the table, nigga. 21's not the best, obviously, but 21 has a lot of niggas who fuck with 21.
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure before that, 21 dropped like 3 like really good albums.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
He had the one with X
Metro Boomin.
I'm just waiting. Yeah, with Metro Boomin. And
That's
then
like
he had another one, the bank account one. That album's pretty good.
It was alright.
And then the A Lot one.
Yeah.
So those were like 3 solid albums from him.
Name one person that Drake has made a song with that don't nobody know.
See, that's impossible.
Exactly.
I would say
I can name a million people.
I would say
Cole has made songs with that don't nobody know.
And similar to Black Boy JB, he hopped on the song with Black Boy JB. Hold on.
Go ahead. My bad.
He was popular at a second, and then after that, he did a song with Savage, and then after that, he just dropped out the map.
Black Boy JB dropped the song "Shoot." He had the Shoot set, which was literally viral on every social media site. He had those shit went to Fortnite. Yeah. And then Drake made music with him. He didn't do it beforehand. He didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Drake is very fucking smart.
He was very hot around that time.
Drake is very smart.
He had 2 albums, by the way.
Now listen, Cole, for me, I'm a Cole fan, obviously. You can't even put them in the same boat. So like when I asked if they was relevant earlier, Drake is super fucking mainstream. So obviously he probably is gonna be more relevant than J. Cole. But in hip hop, when I'm speaking about making good music, there's no question that J. Cole is more relevant than Drake is. Drake just dropped a whole album of Boo Boo. That would never happen with J. Cole.
When you're saying relevant in hip hop, what do you mean by that?
Hip hop fans, real hip hop fans, nigga, not.
So you're saying people who listen to mainstream aren't?
That's not a hip hop fan. A nigga who listen to mainstream music.
Are you saying like lyrical rappers?
No, mainstream is like the shit they play on the radio. Drake's music is, I don't know. I feel like any nigga that plays on the radio is gonna get a lot more hits than the nigga that don't play on the radio.
That's true, but Cole plays on the radio sometimes.
Yeah,
for sure. But
only when it's featuring on somebody's
exactly.
song.
Really. What song by Cole in the past 3 years have you heard?
I can't say that in the past.
In the past 5 years.
No.
In the past
only
5
shit
years,
we had was like Workout back in the day, Crooked Smile, literally back in the day. It was like his shit that was bangers, but it was back in the day.
Can we go back to his last album?
Sure.
His last album, he had Wet Dreams. I'm pretty sure that played on.
That was not his last album.
That was not his last album.
What was his last album?
His last album was what was it? The album cover was the Gold on Fire. It was.
Oh yeah, like 2 songs played on.
No,
the radio.
No, they didn't.
None of those songs played on the radio.
Wait, give me a second. By himself?
Yeah. What song played on the radio
by himself?
from the off season? Not one
Yeah, it
song
was
played
called
on the
off
radio.
Yeah, they played the one with
Pride is the Devil. They did play Pride is the Devil.
I did not hear that song on the radio.
They definitely played that on the radio.
They played the one with
Wait.
21 Savage too.
What? He don't have a song with 21 Savage on this album.
on the off season, no.
Let me see.
I'm looking at it right now. There's no song. Wait. My Life, but that I ain't never heard that on the radio.
I'm pretty sure that played on the radio.
I'm just saying, my nigga Cole by himself, bro.
I would say Cole's pretty good. I listened to that his verse on Drake's shit, and I was like, damn. It's probably like the best song on here.
Versus no, that's not even a question. It is the best song.
I haven't listened to the whole thing. So
if you ask me, that's J. Cole song.
Exactly. If Drake is the best artist of our generation, how does another nigga hop on your song and take it?
But like
that don't happen.
Drake does that all the time.
But like I was,
Huh?
Drake is what?
Drake does that all the time.
To who? Nobody.
Oh no, he do.
Drake is not gonna hop on Kendrick Lamar shit and kill it better than he is.
If it's like
not gonna happen,
if it's a rapper like below him, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But if it's like somebody like J. Cole, no, obviously not.
And it's obvious too. It's not even a question about it.
But like I was telling
Come on,
Damo,
bro.
you can't put Drake and J. Cole in the same category, bro.
I'm saying, but y'all seem to be giving more credit to
No,
Drake.
no,
I'm just saying Drake. Like you said, Drake is good at what he does.
He's very fucking good at
But
that.
I'm
very
saying,
good.
I was just saying, being relevant, it would be
Relevant to mainstream artists,
I would
to
say-
mainstream music.
See,
Drake is definitely always most likely going to be relevant.
I would say like Drake, he's strategic with his shit. J. Cole, he just speaking like that shit that make you think.
J. Cole don't have to be strategic. J. Cole knows when he drops music, people gonna listen. He
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm
have to
saying.
be
I'm
strategic.
saying, but Drake, he's strategic in how he climbs up that
But
ladder.
that
and
just
shit.
goes to show you that's a nigga that he don't really give a fuck about hip hop. He don't give a fuck about his music. Considering he just dropped a whole album full of bullshit, he clearly don't give a
saying
fuck.
that.
I'm just saying he just trying to drop shit because he knows people on his nuts. He know people gonna listen because he's Drake. But
But
nigga,
they put that-
you can
that-
tell he didn't put no time into that shit.
That you could
Like,
you could obviously go.
come on, bro.
But they these niggas put this nigga on a pedestal. So obviously
Who
they,
put him on a pedestal?
half these niggas put this nigga. Academics was like, bro,
DJ
no matter-
Academics is not American. I don't count nobody that's not American.
he's not American.
No, he's not from here. He's from like the DR or some shit like that. He's not from here. I'm not no disrespect to them people, but I'm only speaking about what we listen to here.
Well, people,
DJ Academics thought NBA YoungBoy was the best nigga in the world, and NBA YoungBoy music ass.
and it's crazy because that nigga be getting plaques.
Who?
NBA Young-
Because the young boys listen. Okay, so that's another story. NBA YoungBoy who makes very bad music, but
Very.
it's for young people, so his numbers are skyrocketed. Y'all gonna say he's more relevant than somebody like J. Cole when in 5 years, 10 years, J. Cole will still be thought about as one of the top rappers, even if he's rapping or not, and NBA YoungBoy will be nowhere.
No, I still feel like NBA YoungBoy will still be in that bracket, like in their heads from that. Because
No, he would
I
never
think-
be in the same bracket.
That's
I'm not
as-
saying the same bracket. I'm
J.
saying,
Cole is like top 20 in real life all time. I feel like in real life.
he top 10. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying top 20 because no,
You don't think that nigga top 10, bro? You crazy?
wait, he crazy, but
I'm
I let it-
thinking, Jesus Christ, did I say
you can't even
I thought-
you
he's
can't
not. I
you
didn't say
can't
that.
name 10 niggas on top of Drake. You can't do it. I mean on top of J. Cole. Who name do it? And I only said top 20 because I know a lot of people everybody has their own opinions, but if you say he's not in your top 20, then I don't even want to have a conversation with you because the nigga in our generation, he literally separated himself from the pack.
I said that.
Just like Patrick Mahomes.
That's what makes
Like-
him like a real nigga. Like that's real nigga shit.
Come
When
on,
you
bro.
separate, when you
is
separate,
Eminem in your top 20?
Eminem he's got to be a top 20 artist. But see, listen, my point, my
better
reason,
be.
I'm not an Eminem fan. Eminem, see, for me, Eminem has fans from every community. But that is the problem, is because white people are the majority. Therefore, his numbers are skyrocketed. Think about it. MGK, fucking any white artist that's ever came out has good numbers because of the numbers that the white people have. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm saying you can't really judge it, bro. White people don't want to listen to J. Cole. White people don't want to listen to, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick Lamar. They don't really want to listen to that shit. So therefore, the numbers that they have are authentic to our community. So that's why I don't really, you can't really look at the numbers that Eminem has done. For me.
even though this nigga be like, fuck that white trash, white people who voted for Trump and all that.
Yeah.
He be for the black people. He literally.
Just because he say fuck Trump don't mean he for the black people. I don't.
So if you see like if they
And I'm not saying he is or not, but I'm saying just because somebody says fuck Trump don't mean they for.
so if a
for
white
the-
person say all black lives matter, you don't believe him.
no, not at all, because that's what most Democrats say, and I know Democrats be semi-racist as well.
Well, we're getting political.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
But those are niggas who have higher power. Just regular niggas like you and me, niggas from the street. White people be like, "Our Black Lives Matter." They join in their in a little protest and everything.
Nah, if you join in a protest, then come out here. Don't just talk about it, nigga. Go to
No,
the
but
protest.
I'm saying you be seeing.
Okay, that's different. A nigga that's out there actually fighting, that's different. Versus a nigga like Eminem behind the screen saying shit like that, who will never in real life be tasked with those situations. Eminem knows he will never have to deal with the police in that manner. He will never have to deal with those things in that manner. So he can say, "Oh yeah, Black Lives Matter, Black this, Black that." He's not on the streets. Nigga,
but
he don't
that-
have to deal with the shit.
But that doesn't mean he don't mean it.
I'm not saying he do or don't, but I'm just saying just because somebody says that does not mean they're 100%
I get
pro
that. I get that.
black or white.
You know, they don't have to face the challenges we do, even though they had. Even if they say like Black Lives Matter, they don't still go through what we go through.
Right.
And I understand that.
So how you don't get no credit from me for saying Black Lives Matter, and you don't deal with the same issues I deal with, and you hide behind your mansions and you hide behind your millions of dollars in your jets and shit. Like
That's what
you
hap-
don't. Even black artists, you don't
Black-
get no credit from me for saying Black Lives Matter, and you're not helping nothing. You don't get
True.
no credit. I don't care black, white. I don't care. I'm just saying. Your point was, what if he says Black Lives Matter? Shit, I don't give a damn.
Because you were saying, I was saying, because white people, some majority of the white people hate him because he's with.
Right.
He said he's with us.
Right.
And that's why I was saying you not all the white, because he get most of his shit from the white people, and majority of the white people.
Right.
I'm not saying
even if they not MAGA people, white people still are the greatest represented demographic in this community.
True.
I mean, in America.
True.
Even if they not MAGA supporters or Republicans or whatever the case may be, white people are still the greatest numbers here. I don't know if you can have an argument with that. Like,
I want to know what your top 10 is, nigga.
I'm not even. We don't even got to talk. We was talking about Eminem.
No order. Top 10. Go.
No. No,
Why not, nigga?
because I don't want to.
Probably suck.
Was
Top,
that good
top
enough for
three.
y'all?
Top one. Go.
No.
He would probably put J. Cole.
6ix9ine.
I'm just saying, bro.
No.
None of it. Even when Lil Baby, I think he came out and he had that song about the black and white. This was
What was
after
it
George
called?
Floyd passed away. The song was very good.
It was a
I will
great
say
song.
the song was very good. But
He
why
just-
is it that when somebody dies, or only after somebody dies, you guys give a fuck?
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't have been making music like pro black music prior to that.
They actually like.
Then right after that, they started talking about that
Yeah.
shit.
That's why I don't give you niggas don't get no credit from me, bro. Black, white, Asian. I
But
don't
they
give a
only
damn.
do it. They only do it to boast their own profile. Like when that nigga
Exactly.
Lil Baby,
So how
he
is
made
that-
that song and he did the video with the protest.
So how is that not the same thing Eminem is doing?
Eminem ain't doing it the next day. He doing it like, I would say he does make music. He
Wait.
does,
How is that not the
Hold
same
the
thing?
fuck up. Did you just say it's not the same thing?
Yeah,
That is literally
it's
the same
literally
thing.
the same.
name me a song he did right after.
No, no,
somebody
no,
died.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying it's the exact same thing. It's just a little bit different.
Only-
But
the only thing- the
he
only reason-
but he still does it.
Only reason you saying it's different is because a situation didn't happen right before he dropped it. But in my eyes, it's the same thing. No matter the time limit, he's doing it just to get.
You bias.
Facts. He's biased. He's doing it just to get his numbers up. Just like Lil Baby did it just to get his numbers up. He know he'll get a lot of views. He'll get a lot of listens by doing shit. That's pulling on heartstrings.
Lil Baby went and he did a whole music video about that shit. And he was in the protest.
See,
he
you're
changed
a
the
little
whole.
biased. You're a little biased.
No, then I changed my answer. Then you're right. He's doing the same thing.
It's the same shit, bro. Them niggas don't get no respect from me. I don't care about
None of them niggas get respect.
No.
I say the same thing as charity too. When niggas donate to charity. Yeah, well, if you cash me a check for $500,000, but I don't see your ass actually giving it, like you just hand it off, you pass it. Niggas who's rich, they don't do that for tax purposes.
What was that song called?
No, nigga, listen. Well, me, if a nigga give $1 million to a homeless shelter, I don't give a fuck how he gave it, nigga. You gave it, and if that money is going directly to them, and they were actually touching that money,
I promise you,
you get credit
you
from
go,
me.
You go back 10 years now, and that shit still look the same.
Wait, so you said it don't matter?
No, it does matter. I'm just saying, like, them niggas just throw money at the problem. They just throw money. They're not actually in the streets, like, handing food and
Okay,
shit.
so if somebody goes out and hands out food, that's not the same thing.
No, that's different.
Why?
Especially if it's all caring. You're actually like, I would say take that money and like give them the clothes and shit like that. They actually like pass it off to like the charities so they can do the work.
Are you saying, what about Mr. Beast? Is that the same thing?
Because
he records all of it.
I say that's the same thing.
Mr. Beast is a piece of shit.
He's doing it for if he's recording it and he's putting it on his YouTube, he's obviously
Do you
doing
know
it for
why
money.
he's doing that?
Why is he doing it?
He's doing that to make more money to give more away.
he profits from the videos that he records. Therefore, he can give away more in the next video that he records.
All I see this nigga do is walk around. You know, it's cool. He hands out money and stuff like that, but just don't record it. Like he still.
If he doesn't record it, he can't pay more people.
He has a substantial amount of money.
That's true.
Where he don't
This
have
is
to
true.
keep posting every single time, right?
I'm sure he don't post every single thing, but you're right. That if the nigga got some kind of money, you don't have to record every
And
video.
plus, Mr. Beast is always awkward about the shit. He don't want to do that shit. Like he don't.
Yeah.
I really think he doesn't want to do that shit on camera.
I think that nigga get a kick. That nigga get a kick out of it doing it.
He's awkward
You
whenever
tell
he's
me
doing
that
it.
nigga? You telling me that nigga? He's awkward always on camera. He's just an awkward person. That nigga, he is comfortable behind the camera.
So he should stop and stop giving money away. Okay.
I never said that. I just said when he's doing it and he's posting it every single time he's doing it, obviously he's going to get money for it. People going, oh, let me go follow him. He's going to get money for it. I'm saying to a point where he can not post like 4 videos of the shit.
If somebody's giving me $10 million,
I don't give a fuck.
you can record me in my
I swear to
shower.
God.
of course, nigga. Of course.
Damn.
Of course.
Okay,
I
now
don't
it
give a
doesn't
damn.
matter when you're getting the money.
I'm saying, bro, he
Them
can
niggas in the
hold on,
homeless
hold
shelter
on,
don't give a
hold
damn.
on.
They
Because
swear
you
to
saying Mr. Beast is. I'm saying Mr. Beast could post a different video of him doing like a prank or something. He get money for that. Give it to a homeless person.
He does.
He don't have to record of him doing a little challenge for somebody to get $1,000. He don't have to record that
If it gets him more money to give away, why not?
because he can make money off doing other videos, just different videos, instead of like giving away $1,000 or $20,000. He can literally do it.
He has
differently.
other videos. He doesn't do it every time.
Majority of his videos are that though.
This Mr. Beast conversation does not take away from the fact that Eminem still does it just to profit off of
And
our culture.
Now you go too far with the
The
culture.
nigga saying Black Lives Matter is directly trying to take black viewers and pull them onto his side.
Besides, literally, all Black Matters people steal money from our black selves.
And we know Black Lives Matter, the organization, does not do good for black people. That is very much understood. We very much know that. But on the same breath, Eminem saying Black Lives Matter also does not help black lives. I don't know if you knew that.
And what about everybody?
Hey, why is he coming at the Tony like that?
I'm just saying.
Hey, what about everybody else? All the white people that be saying Black Lives Matter.
That does not help.
Okay.
If you listen, regular white people are different than Eminem. Eminem is never on the streets with real human beings. Like, he don't have to deal with the shit. Real white people are out here. If they saying Black Lives Matter, whatever the case may be, them motherfuckers can march with us. They can, you know what I'm
I
saying?
really hate that term now, bro.
What?
Black Lives Matter.
Why do you hate that term?
Because of what it stood for.
No, I'll still say Black Lives Matter, but not the organization. I almost put that in one of my bios.
Is it all lives matter or Black Lives Matter?
All lives matter, but
Fuck that. No.
historically, Black lives have not mattered. So yeah, I'm sticking with Black Lives Matter as well. But
No, you
all
gotta
lives,
choose- no, you
I'm
gotta
saying
choose.
I'm saying all lives matter. But on top of that, historically, Black lives have not mattered. So Black Lives Matter as well.
You can't pick-
we
you-
emphasizing on that.
All lives matter.
We emphasizing on that.
You're
my boy.
crazy. If y'all crazy, if y'all saying all lives matter.
We
no,
know
fuck that.
all lives matter.
No, not all lives-
Listen, hear me out. This is the explanation behind Black Lives Matter. Everybody knows all lives matter. Everybody knows white lives really fucking matter, right? No, seriously. You don't see many white people getting shot by the police as many
True.
as black people. I'm just saying, historically, black lives have not mattered. That's why the whole Black Lives Matter thing was even a thing. And you saying all lives matter. All lives do matter, and we are all aware of that. So tell them that. Tell them that all lives matter, and not
will.
just
I'll
that-
tell whoever
No,
all
but I'm
lives
talking about police and shit who are killing black men.
I will
Tell
tell
them
them
niggas
all
all
lives matter.
No, tell them that black lives also matter, so they not killing them.
Nigga straight coming for you.
Yeah, you
Nah,
pissed off.
because he said all lives matter, and I'm just saying, I had to. Yeah, I'm just saying, if all lives matter, then go tell white cops who are killing black people. All cops, not even just white cops.
I
But
will
when you
tell
say all lives matter, that's you being into their fight. That's you saying no. You saying all lives matter is you also agreeing with their mindset.
I'm agreeing that every life on this planet matters.
But we know that. Everybody knows that. But why is it that police don't understand that? That's my question.
Because police are fucked up.
Okay, then. So when you say all lives matter, you're saying
That's a city problem that
when
need
you're
to
saying
fix.
when
No,
you're
that's
saying
a world problem.
exactly. But when you're saying all lives matter, it's like okay, we all lives matter, but we're gonna continue killing these people. Like it don't make sense.
They're continuing to do that. They need to change that in the institution of the police.
Okay, so how can you say all lives matter then when they don't even believe that?
Black people don't even believe that shit.
What does that have to
I'm
do
just
with
saying,
another community?
I'm
Wait,
saying-
what does no? That's the white person argument.
That's not the white person argument.
No, it
I'm
is.
saying in each community,
Yeah.
they're taking lives, right? White people are taking black people's
White
lives.
people are taking white people's lives as
Yes.
well. So how can you not make that? Or you just said black people don't even care. White people don't even give a fuck about their community.
Okay.
That happens in everybody's community.
Nobody
but that-
gives a fuck.
But that does not diminish the fact that Black Lives Matter. That does not diminish.
Nobody said it.
Are black people killing white people in abundant numbers? No.
They're killing we're killing each other.
So what does that have to do with another community, though? That's my question. If white people can kill white people, Asian people can kill Asian people, black people can kill. That's what's happening. Listen. You will have run-ins with the people you are directly in the community with. Black people live next to black people, so of course, black people are going to kill more black people on average. Black people are not going out and killing white people. That is my point. White people are killing black people. That is my point.
police.
No,
officers-
not just
Okay,
police.
okay.
We even just
Yes,
had a
okay,
case
okay.
here in Kansas City.
Yes.
Ralph Earl.
Yes, I'm agreeing with you. White people do kill black
Nothing
people.
happened to that man, and people are saying, "Well, what did Ralph do? What did Ralph do? What did Ralph do? Nothing. That's a little boy." My point. Everybody has their own views, obviously. But when you say all lives matter, especially as a black man, that is you feeding into their argument. That's
not
you
feeding
putting
into their
coins
argument.
into their purse. That's you putting coins into their purse. That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how. We know all lives matter. That's why I said all lives matter first.
Do we?
I said that when he asked me. I said all lives matter. But historically, black lives have not mattered. And even 2023, black lives still don't matter to black people, to white people, or anything. So yeah, let's say black lives matter so we get the image and they get the image as well.
Are they getting the image from that?
No. But you saying all lives matter is not going to help anything really.
I hate that term because it's saying that if
All Lives Matter was only made to combat Black Lives Matter. It was never a thing prior to Black Lives Matter. But then when George Floyd died, they made a protest for Black lives because of George Floyd's death. He got kneeled on and nothing happened to the police. That was why it came out in the first place. Then they came out, it started being politicized. Why is this man's death being politicized? That's the weird part. The nigga died, and then all of a sudden the left took the Black Lives Matter and the right took all lives and blue lives matter. They only made blue lives and all lives matter to combat black lives. But that's weird. That's weird. This man died, so they made a so how do you?
Whenever you people say Black Lives Matter,
Right.
They don't mean the protest.
Right.
Whenever I'm saying all lives matter,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about their protest.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying as a black man, you might not be saying that. But when you say that, it directly feeds into their argument, I feel like.
That's the same way with Black Lives Matter.
Right.
You're feeding into the same thing.
I'm not feeding into the organization. I'm feeding into the real life. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. I just said not the organization, but Black lives do matter.
Yes, they do.
Right. But you saying all lives matter is the combat to Black Lives Matter. They only made white lives matter and blue lives matter to combat Black Lives Matter. It wasn't because people were killing white people or people were killing police. They did it to combat Black Lives Matter. Is that not weird to you?
Yeah, that is very weird. That
So
they
how
made
can
that.
you take that
because
stance?
I'm not taking their stance.
I'm not. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm not taking their stance. Just like when you say Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
you're not taking that stance.
But I am.
You're taking that stance.
I'm taking the stance that Black Lives Matter. Yes.
He's
not the organization.
But technically,
No.
I'm still agreeing with you when I say that all lives matter.
No,
black people lives still matter.
If all lives matter and blue lives matter was only made to be
But
the
I'm not
wait. If
talking
they
about
were
that shit.
only made to be the opposite of Black Lives Matter, and you're agreeing with the all lives matter side, that's you combating the Black Lives Matter.
But you keep bringing it back to me agreeing with them. I'm
Right.
not.
How are you not? And
Because
you're saying all lives matter.
I'm saying every single life on this planet matters.
Right.
Even black people, white people, everybody's lives matter.
Right.
And you, like you said, that we already know that all lives matter, right?
Right.
And I agree that black people are dying a lot more than a lot of other people.
Right.
But I'm not joining that stance.
You're saying all lives matter is joining that stance.
How?
Because you if I just said it, if Black Lives Matter was created to combat somebody who passed away, it wasn't even just for George Floyd. My uncle Cameron Lamb from Missouri, we have had multiple cases. So let's take Kansas City for example. The Kansas City Police Department, they kill multiple people. And the thing is, Kansas City Police Department govern themselves. So if they kill somebody, there's nothing they directly in their department handle if the person goes to jail or not. So 9 times out of 10, the person does not go to jail. So the police are killing people. Nothing is happening. People decide to protest. They make a Black Lives Matter organization. Weeks later, white lives or all lives matter and blue lives matter is brought up directly to combat. It's like Democrat. If Democratic was made this month, it was like Republican was made the next month to combat the other side. That's literally what it is. So when you say as a black man, all lives matter, it's kind of like,
Okay, so it's basically just the term that I'm saying it in.
no, it's the. I think especially as a
instead
black,
of saying all lives matter, what if I just said every single person lives matter?
okay, that's different.
That's different.
But all lives matter and blue lives matter was made to combat Black Lives Matter.
Okay, so
But it's
when I was
different-
saying that, it was seeming like I was combating that.
No, it was. That
I
don't know
wasn't.
if you know that.
I wasn't
but that's-
trying to say that. That's why. Okay, I will. I'm gonna take that out of the way I say it.
But you don't have to take it out if you don't understand what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're saying that when I say that, that's
Yeah.
basically what I'm going to.
That's like, yeah, like it's like, yeah.
I
Okay,
mean, but
then-
Damo, that's
yeah.
close to like when you say all lives. We all know all lives matter,
Right.
but it's Black Lives Matter on top.
Right.
I feel like it's Black Lives Matter first, but we all know Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. When you
See-
put that before Black Lives Matter, it make me think you going to that side too.
So you see what I'm saying as well, though.
But I see what you're saying in his
Yeah.
situation. But I'm also saying in your situation,
Yeah.
I can see you doing the same thing too.
Well, listen, the only reason why I said all lives matter is because I didn't want to. First of all, when I say all lives matter, it might sound like I'm contradicting myself. I didn't want to say it like as in the movement, all lives matter. I'm saying we know that it's a fact that all lives are equal. So therefore, all lives obviously matter. But on top of that, Black lives matter because they have not mattered in the past. That's what I'm saying. When I'm not saying all lives matter like blue lives matter. I'm not
Yeah.
saying like that, but I'm saying as just a sentence, all lives do matter. Not all lives matter as in the protest or
Okay.
blue lives matter as in the protest.
I thought we said the same thing. At
No,
first, and then
no.
I was like,
But I was just telling Damo how his statement would sound confusing because he put in all lives matter like he's with it. So he would have to, but then he'd be like,
no, but
far from-
I want to pull myself away from that. I'm not a part of that shit. You know.
When you say all lives, well, because I think I said it to him as well. That's probably why you're saying that. What I did say all lives matter, but Black lives matter on top of that. But I'm saying all lives are equal, and therefore nobody should be killed before no. You know what I'm saying? And to you, every white people live next to white people, black people live next to black people, Mexicans live next to Mexicans. I'm sure Mexicans kill Mexicans on a higher number than they kill other people. White people kill white people on a higher number than they kill other people, and black people kill black people on a higher level than they kill other people. So when you say, but black people are killing black people, that does not take away from the fact that white people are also killing black people at an absurd number. And that's not happening in other communities. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't. I was trying to say whenever I said that is because you kept saying the police were killing them,
right,
but you said the police, whether they're white or black, they're still killing. them.
right.
So I was just bringing that up because, damn, let's pretend thought.
I think listen. I think I obviously our community has a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Police coming into our community and killing black people does not help the situation.
Not at all.
If a black man I've seen countless videos where other people were being disorderly, and the police's first instinct is not to pull out a gun and shoot them. there is they are scared of black men. They see black men as a threat. So it's a lot easier for them to pull out weapons versus white people. They look at white people as themselves, their cousins, their uncles, and stuff like that. So it's a little different. Even black men and who are police, I think they look at other white men as an authoritative figure. Therefore, they're not pulling out their gun. They see black men as
a weapon, a danger,
a threat, and they see white men as authority figure because that's how it's always been.
On top of that, for when a white cop or a black cop pulls a white person over, their first thought is he's not dangerous. So they use like tasers, less lethal force. Yeah, but when you see a black person, their hand is already on the gun.
Literally, you have. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
You get literally on their gun and just ready for anything, no matter what it is, And that's why all black people have to be cautious when they get pulled over because you may never know.
That's why I think all black people should be behind Black Lives Matter, not the protest, but just the statement that Black Lives Matter. Fuck the protest, Black Lives Matter, because obviously they don't even think Black Lives Matter, considering the fact they were stealing money from us. But the statement, Black Lives Matter, yes, 1,000,000%. I would like. I represent Black Lives Matter for sure. Not the group, not those, not that. But I represent and that's not even just to white people. It's to black people as well. I'm saying Black Lives Matter. I look at all of my black brothers as brothers. I don't want to kill nobody black. That's not.
See, I was agreeing with you on that point because I believe Black Lives Matter as well.
Right, but saying the only thing I have against what you said was just because All Lives Matter was directly to combat black.
Yeah, see,
they didn't make it because they really believe that.
Yeah,
they made it because they don't think. Not, I don't even want to say they don't think Black Lives Matter, but they feel as though. I don't know. Like it's like. What reason would you have to make that after George Floyd died? They showed a video of a black man being killed, and you see the reactions from most white people are laugh reactions and this nigga was on drugs so he deserved to die and shit like that.
Yeah,
the comments was fucked up.
Yeah, put him in handcuffs and take him to jail. What are y'all? Come on, taser this nigga. Don't kill this nigga. And the crazy, y'all make these people like heroes for doing these things.
Y'all,
All Lives Matter. Yes,
I'm not with All Lives Matter.
And I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying they make them like a hero. Even the guy. So there was another story that came out where there was a guy who used to be in the army or whatever. So he was a vet, and then there was a homeless guy, or I think the guy was a vet who was on the he was drunk or some shit like that. He was on the excuse me, he was on the bus or some shit like that. The nigga basically, he was out of his mind and he was like threatening to kick people or he was threatening to do something. So there was another white guy who came out and he killed the nigga. But he I want to say he choked him out or he did something to the boy. He killed the nigga. And people were like online and they're like happy for this nigga. Like they're happy that this man lost his life because he was under the influence of whatever the case. People are so happy for people to die. Yeah. They're so happy. And it's not black people under there happy. It's not Mexican people under there happy. It's white people who follow the Blue Lives Matter shit. Like, I don't know, but I just think that's weird. That's weird to me. And the crazy thing is this nigga served the country. He served y'all so-called the greatest country in the world.
You say he was a vet?
Yeah. Y'all don't care. I don't know. It's weird to me, bro. It's weird to me. That's really all I have to say about the shit. I don't want to.
That's all I have to say too.
You didn't even say nothing.
I listen.
Yeah.
Let go of your fucking mic. How about that? You over there strangling this shit.
I be.
Yeah, let go of it. You fucking with the audio, my nigga.
I kind of be like, I don't be meaning to like come at y'all. That's far from what I'm doing. But
that is what he's doing.
No, I just want you. Listen, I think
he be like
my problem. I always wanted people to see where I'm coming from. So like, I want you to understand why I'm saying this. I'm not saying it just to come at you. Like, I want you to understand why I feel like this. So therefore, sometimes I don't communicate the best, and I don't know all the words that I need to say. So I kind of come off a little bit aggressive, and it's not because what y'all saying. It's like because I can't get out how I'm feeling towards this, or like, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't
I was about to say, I
portray to
definitely
you.
started doing this shit too. So
Yeah, I cannot portray to you how I actually.
Y'all both was
trying
doing
to
that
talk.
shit. Y'all was acting
usually I don't let that shit like get me that far, and like I'll end up just like sitting.
I mean,
back
but
and
y'all-
chilling.
but y'all-
I definitely got up there.
But y'all both had like compelling, arguments about the shit. Y'all was just understanding each other at a certain point.
But that's I gotta stop doing that because people don't understand. People are not gonna understand your point of view,
That's true.
and it's impossible for me to get people to understand my point of view sometimes. So therefore, I need to not get frustrated about it. And if I can't communicate it, just leave it alone.
You can feel passionate about it, but
Yeah.
not like
It's not no anger. Like I didn't
Yeah.
get mad or nothing like that. But it
it could come. I'm saying it could come off aggressive.
Yeah, right.
We've been-
That's why I don't want to come off aggressive. That's why I just had to say that. Like, I don't be trying to come at y'all. Like, it just be me trying to portray the way I want you to see it. I feel like sometimes we get so wrapped up into how we think or how we feel that we don't understand other people's point of view or other people's perspective.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also the same way. It's hard for me to see other people's perspective until I don't know. Like, it's really hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I'm surprised you brought it out of me like that. Shit.
I think or maybe it's just something subconscious in me.
And the reason why I sat here because y'all niggas be Tony always interrupting. Fuck out of here.
nah, nigga, if you got something productive to
bro,
the
go ahead.
conversation, speak your mind, my boy.
You just usually be like, "Did y'all hear that turnips give you good energy or some shit?"
No, I was just y'all was both having compelling arguments. I was just listening to y'all both. Like,
If Blue Lives Matter was always a thing, I don't think I would have a problem with it.
I
If
still would.
If Blue Lives Matter was a thing prior to Black Lives Matter happening, I would not think
It would
nothing
be.
about
It would
But
depend.
considering the-
Like if there was niggas out here cop killing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I understand. But if
that-
if it's just like the thing that just somebody started
Yeah.
like long ago, I would still be the same way I am now. Like it just
Was all that when George Floyd died? Was that before or after COVID?
that was before.
I want to say it was like around the start of COVID, before
I
or
can't
been
remember.
around the start of COVID. I'm pretty sure. And then Black Lives Matter came. We had protests and shit. No, because how we was having protests and shit if it was COVID?
I think we were doing it during the quarantine.
I'm saying it was before then.
Tryna look sicker than a strap though. Spend a bitch, you wanna give me pesos. Then myself, I got I was next door. Spit out your crib, after I clean out your shit, and then put all of your fucking money in the escrow.